I want to talk about trying to build up our credit. There are so many people who don't know how to get going, where to start, what to do after a rough patch. And I'm going to begin this episode today about taking you on the glide path to steadily better credit. Doesn't have to be that perfect 850. And later, I recently talked about free shipping having more and more ring fences around it because it ain't free in the first place. What about returns? Returns have been a curse on retailers and are actually becoming more difficult for you with more and more places. We're going to talk about that later. So, for whatever reason, you're needing to establish credit, you have had bad credit, whatever it is. And I've talked about so much, and we get so many questions about the best this card, the best that card, the best reward card, the best travel card. It's always these cards that are for people who've got really solid credit. Everything's hunky-dory. I love the cash back cards. And so you've got so much of the focus that you've heard from me on this, and I haven't done enough to talk about what happens when things are not the best. And my first answer with this always is credit unions. I love what credit unions offer with Fresh Start programs. But for various reasons, you may be in a credit union that doesn't offer a Fresh Start program. You may not qualify for their Fresh Start program. Whatever the circumstance, the credit union angle doesn't work for you. So what should you do? Well, we have a write-up at Clark.com. The best choices for you when you're trying to get this going. And we even did it like Olympic medals, gold, silver, bronze. And our gold medal winner remains one that I first talked about, I don't even know how many years ago, the Pedal card. And it's actually the Pedal 2 card, number 2.
Can you spell that?
P-E-T-A-L. My diction is so terrible,
Well, just
Krista.
it could be P-E-D-A-L. I mean, it's a hard one.
I'm sure that's what it sounded like.
No.
I need to go back to 3rd grade and learn diction.
It's like a flower petal.
Oh,
it's going to help you flower your finances.
Very artsy, beautiful.
Yeah.
That was, what do you call that? That was symbolism.
Thank you.
I could never do symbolism. But that was absolutely the best. And then we came in silver with one that's a controversial company because people have had time to time customer no service issues with them, but the Chime Credit Builder card. And in 3rd place, winning the bronze, the Discover It Secured card. Discover is overlooked, but the Discover It Secured card is a very unique product. Each of these, in their own way, very, very unique. And I want to tell you at Clark.com, if you have a family member, you yourself, a friend, who's trying to establish or reestablish credit, go read our review and you'll see why these are our 3 favorite opportunities for you to establish or reestablish credit. They don't have a lot of the gotchas. If you've had a problem with credit, you're going to get a lot of solicitations from absolute trash cards. I mean, there are some despicable characters out there that are pushing really, really substandard products, taking advantage of people's desperation. And that really upsets me. So these 3 are win, place, show, if you like horse racing. These 3 all do good jobs, and you can go through and read the explanations, and they'll help you with the possibility of you establishing a good credit record or reestablishing one, pushing the credit scores up to the point that you won't need these kind of things, and you can then graduate to regular credit and ultimately go to graduate school And the greatest cards, the ones that throw all kinds of candy at you, all kinds of rewards that come your way.